Okay, here we go. This is not gonna be like a confession video. It's just gonna be like me talking. Yeah? Okay. So earlier today, one of my favorite YouTubers, Sam Collins, uploaded a video saying that he was transgender. And I am so proud of him. He has so many subscribers and he was so brave to put up his video, and it really it just shows how much he trusts his fans and he wants them to know about him, and I'm so grateful for that. Um yeah, my story is a little bit different. I'm going to tell my story. Um it was actually Sam that inspired me to do this video. Um okay, here's my story. So, everyone in the world, well, not everybody in the world, but a lot of people sort of kind of maybe, I don't know, there's people out there in the world who don't support gay people. Yes, this is gonna be that kind of video. Explaining my life. Wow. Okay. There are a lot of people out there who don't support gay people, and my family are part of those a lot of people, except for me, of course. Um, I. What is. This year is 2016? Yeah, okay. I first found out that I was not straight. I'm just gonna say that. I first found out that I was not straight in between 2013 and 2014, which was like 7th grade, I think, something like that. Um, Nobody knew about it. I told nobody except for myself and maybe my cat. But yeah, that's how that works out. I in that time in 7th grade, I was just trying to see things out, and I wanted to date a girl so that I could, see things how I liked it, see if that's who I really was. And so I dated this girl from Arkansas. Her name was Kenda. Um, that, that was the worst decision of my life. She's a horrible person. She did so many things to me. Not like physically, but like mentally and emotionally. She told me that I thought I was in love with her, okay, but cliche 7th grader, yeah, okay, I know that that's not true. Um, I seriously did. I thought I was in love with her, and she would say the meanest things to me. She would call me the meanest names possible, and try to bring me down, and I'm sorry. She, she would try as hard as she could to bring me down by calling me any name that you could possibly think of that was mean towards a person, and it hurt. It really did. I'm not gonna lie. Um, it hurt a lot. And she told me that she was going to move to Nebraska, where I lived, in my town. And so, of course, I thought I was in love with her, so I was so excited. And because we dated for like a year, I don't even, a year and a half, that's what it was. But I never broke up with her because every time she would call me the names and she would tear me down, she would just apologize and say that she was mad and she had stuff going on at home, and of course I would believe her. And so she told me that she was moving to my town, and she made me actually believe it. And she told me that she was there and to meet her at the mall. And so I was like, okay. And so I went to the mall and I sat in the food court for hours. She never showed up. she told me that she was just kidding about all of that. And of course, I had nobody to talk to about this because nobody knew that I was gay except for her, except for Kenda. And recently she's been trying to contact me again, and I'm just trying to get rid of her because she's not the right person for me. And then okay, so like the summer after 8th grade, then, because I finally broke it off with Kenda after I found out that she didn't actually move here. I was over her, I knew I wasn't in love with her, I was just done. And then the summer after 8th grade, I dated a girl named Kenesha. And I honestly, I loved her for so long. Like, it wasn't Kenda love. Kenda love was like fake, whatever. I don't know if that makes any sense. But I did actually love Kenesha, but I don't even know how to feel about her anymore. I mean, some of the feelings are still there, but Kenesha would lie to me, and like, she pretended to have cancer. Cancer. She literally did. At this time, I was a little more open about it, and so Kenesha knew that I was gay, obviously, because we dated, and then my friend, Catalina, she knew, because I had told her, and so yeah, and Catalina, she knew how much of a liar Kenesha was, and so if I needed emotional support, I knew that she was going to be there, because she was the only one of my friends that knew, like, the one friend that I wasn't dating, so she knew, and she was always there for emotional support if I needed it, and I did need it a lot in my relationship with Kenesha, I'm not gonna lie. She lied a lot. She told me, oh my god. She told me she was adopted. She looks like her parents, but yeah, she told me that she was adopted, and then she was going through all this. She said that her mom died like a year ago or something like that, and then she said her dad died, like while we were dating. She said that her dad died, but in reality, she was never adopted, and that really made me really upset. Of course, I knew she was lying, and so did Catalina, but we never told her because I didn't want to wreck anything. And whenever we were in school, she wouldn't ever hug me in the hallways, never held my hand, never did anything. I mean, like, I can understand, like, in the hallways and stuff, but, like, you see people hug in the hallways all the time. Why couldn't she hug me? And if she did hug me, it was like a half a hug, and then she was out. She was gone. A part of me does miss Kenesha, but a part of me doesn't. And this next coming school year, I have to be in show choir with her. Oh my god. Okay, anyways, so when I was dating Kenesha, my mom ended up finding out, and she doesn't like that at all. She found out, and she wouldn't let me talk to Kenesha ever again, like, at all. I'm not supposed to have any contact with her. She was gonna put a restraining order against Kenesha just because I'm gay. She doesn't like that. And so she blocked Kenesha on all my social medias, and my own mother doesn't support me, and she thinks that it was so wrong, and there's nothing wrong with me. She made me go to the guidance counselor and talk because I'm gay. She made me talk with my youth group leader because I'm gay. She doesn't support it at all, and that hurts the most. Is it to know that your own mother doesn't even support who you are. It hurts, it really does. And then after Kenesha, I dated a girl named Kayla, and she turned out to be a bitch. That relationship only lasted like 2 days because that was horrible. And then after Kayla, I dated Sam. I really like her. Like, our relationship was only like 2 months, but I honestly regret breaking up with her. I really do. And then after Sam, I dated Stacy, and that went on for about a month, and that was a good relationship. But I just got really stressed out and I couldn't deal with it. And all of these relationships I've had to keep behind to myself. But I mean, when I started dating Sam, I wanted to tell all my friends, like, because we have a Twitter group chat, and I wanted to tell all my friends about me so that I knew, because Sam was in that group chat and I didn't want it to be awkward, and I wanted them to know that we were dating, and I wanted them to know that I was gay so that I didn't have to like hide it and we wouldn't have to be like low-key or something like that. And of course Sam was supportive, she really was. And I was so scared because you never know if your friends are gonna support you or not, and like, they're my closest friends, so like, if they didn't support me, then I had nobody. And so I told them, and they were really supportive, and I couldn't be any more grateful for that. And I love my friends. Yeah, and so that's basically who I am now, and I'm just living life as single. I've never had a boyfriend, I've only had girlfriends, and 3 out of the 5 are really shitty, so that's great. Okay, so yeah, this was just kind of a video to give you my past. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to start crying a lot, but it's a touchy subject, I guess, because so many people get bullied because of their sexuality. I have before, I really have. I have gotten, because when I was dating Kenesha and my mom found out, she told everybody. She complained that I was a horrible daughter because of who I was, and she would told all of her friends, and everybody was trying to help me to not be gay, and I don't understand what's wrong with that. And my brother would make fun of me for it. It was horrible. It was a horrible time in my life. So now I pick and choose who I trust, and I'm gonna end this video before I start bawling even more. Thanks for watching, guys.